Hi y'all, it is Luke 19. We're gonna read our Bible today. It's Friday. Friday, y'all. It is Friday. And y'all know I love Friday. You know, I love every day, of course, but Friday. Because tomorrow's Saturday and I have no school. And today I left early. I did good on my exams, guys. I passed them all. Thank the Lord, you know. I'm really happy. I don't like school. Like, it's not that I don't like it, it's just, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, it's just not fun. I don't know how to say it. But just want to tell y'all, I hope you have a great day today. Sorry. Yeah. But, you know, let's open our Bibles to Luke 19 because we're reading Luke 19 because it's day 19 and it's 6 more days till Christmas and 5 more days till we reach our goal and our journey. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, let's read, my friends. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through. A man was there by the name of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was wealthy. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but because he was short, he could not see over the crowd. So he ran and climbed a sycamore fig tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and said, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." So he came down at once, welcomed him gladly. All the people saw him and began to mutter, He has gone to be a guest of a sinner." But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, "Look, Lord, here and now I give half all my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house because this man too is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." Sorry guys, my back is burning. So what's happened here? Okay, Zacchaeus is the chief tax collector. He makes a bunch of money. He's wealthy. All these other things, you know. He's wealthy, and he's very short. So he gets up on the big tree, and he wants to see Jesus. He awaits Jesus on this tree, and then Jesus comes to the spot Zacchaeus is on the tree at. He tells Zacchaeus, "Come down immediately. I will stay at your house today." And people were saying he's becoming a guest of a sinner. And Zacchaeus said, right there now, Zacchaeus said, "You know, Lord, I tell you this right now, I will give half of my possessions, sell them all, and I'll give the money to the poor." And then he said, if I have cheated someone, I will pay him 4 times of what I cheated him off. So, you know, Zacchaeus is like, you know, I will do this, Lord. Instead of him, like, Jesus telling him, like, to do it himself, he wants to do it, you know? Like, it's like, I will do it. Like, me personally, that's why I like Zacchaeus. Always, well, I'm trying to find the perfect word. I kind of found Zacchaeus interesting because, you know, like, the way Jesus didn't really have to tell him anything. He's like, no, Lord, I want, from this day forward, I will get half my possessions, sell them, and give the money to the poor, and I will, if I have cheated anybody out of the money, I will pay them 4 times of what I stole back, you know? That's what Zacchaeus, and I thought that, you know, like, man, Zacchaeus, that's crazy, dog. I'm not, you know what I mean? It's crazy but good, of course. And Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house because this man too is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost." So Jesus is saying, you know what? The Son of Man came to seek the lost and to save them. Verse 11, while they were listening to this, he went on to tell the parable. because he was near Jerusalem, and the people thought that the kingdom of God was going to appear at once. He said, "A man noble birth went to this distant country to have himself appointed king, and then to return. So he called 10 of his servants and gave them 10 minas. Put this money to work," he said, "until I come back." But his subjects hated him and sent a delegation after him to say, "We don't want this man to be our king." He was made king, however, and returned home. Then he sent for the servants to whom he had given money in order to find out what they have gained with it. The first one came and said, "Sir, your mina has earned 10 more." And if this is similar to another story you're thinking about, like the talents that he gave 5 talents to this one person, and 2 he gave he gave 2 talents, I think. Yeah. No, wait. Oh wait, no. Sorry about that. It's like the talents, like they basically doubled the amount. He each gave him 1, and one got 9 more talents, or 10 more. Another one got 4 more, and like this is like almost the same, but not really. You mean it's a different type of version, not version, but like it's similar. That's what I'm gonna say, similar. In verse 16, the first one came and said, "Sir, your mina has earned 10 more." "Well done, my good servant," his master replied. "Because you have been trusted worthy in a very small matter, take charge of 10 cities." The second came and said, "Sir, your mina has earned 5 more." His master answered, "You take charge of 5 cities." Then another servant came and said, "Sir, here's your mina. I have kept it laid away, put in a piece of cloth. I was afraid of you, because you are a hard man. You take out what you did not put in, and reap what you did not sow." His master replied, "I will judge you by your own words, you wicked servant. You knew, did you, that I am a hard man, taking out what I did not put in, and reaping what I did not sow? Why then didn't you put my money on deposit, so when I came back I could have collected it with interest?" Then he said to those standing by, "Take his mina away from him and give it to the one who has 10 minas." "Sir," they said, "he already has 10. He replied, "I tell you, to everyone who has more will be given, but as for the one who has nothing, even when they have will be taken away. But those enemies of mine who did not want me to be king over them, bring them here and kill them in front of me." So Jesus is saying about the the minas money. So he entrusted each person with 1 and see what they would do with it, And the first servant, he got 10 more. So he used that talent, not talent, but he used that money and made it bigger. You get me? The second guy also did the same. He didn't do as much, but he still got money out of it. You get me? And the last guy, he just put in a piece of cloth, stayed it, held it, didn't change it, didn't put it in the bank, didn't put it in the bank so he can get a little interest on it. So the master in the parable was like, "Why did you even put it in the bank to get some type of interest?" And Jesus is saying this because there's times where that money is something to us, like it's a talent that Jesus gave to us, or something that not everyone has, but he gave specifically for us to use. If we don't use it, it will be taken away and given to someone else because we're just wasting it. You get me? So don't be like that last guy that's just waste his talent. Alright? That's what Jesus is saying right here. Be the one that you can be trusted with those talents. God entrusted those talents in you because he knows, like, hey, I want you to use the talents to help other people as well. But sorry, I'm a little confused. Trying to think of something to say, but it's not going the right way as I wanted to. But okay. But we're gonna go to verse 8. After Jesus had said this, he went on ahead, going up to Jerusalem. As he approached Bethphage and Bethany, a hill called the Mount of Olives, he sent 2 of his disciples, saying to them, "Go to the village ahead of you, and as you enter, you will find a coat tied there, which no one has ridden. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone asks, 'Why are you untying it?' say, 'The Lord needs it.'" Those who were sent ahead found it just had been told them. As they were untying the coat, its owners asked them, "Why are you untying the coat?" They replied, "The Lord needs it." They brought to Jesus their cloaks and on the coat and put Jesus on it. As he went along, people spread their cloaks on the road. When he came near the place where the road goes down, the Mount of Olives, the crowd of disciples began joyfully to praise God in loud voices for all the miracles they had seen. "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace is heaven and glory in the highest." Some of the Pharisees in the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, rebuke your disciples." "I tell you," he replied, "if they keep quiet, these stones will cry out." As he approached Jerusalem, he saw the city and went over it, and he wept over it and said, "If even you had only known on this day what would bring you peace, but now it is hidden from your eyes. The days will come upon you when your enemies will build an embankment against you and then encircle you and hem you on every side. They will dash you to the ground, and children within your walls. They will not leave one stone on another, because you did not recognize the time of God's coming." When Jesus entered the temple courts, he began to drive out those who were selling. It's written, because they were selling in the temple of God. They were selling they're selling animals and other goods, all these things in the temple of God. And Jesus says, "My house will not be you. My house will be a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of robbers." Every day he was teaching at the temple, but the chief priests, the teachers of the law, the leaders among the people were trying to kill him, yet they could not find a way to do it because all the people hung on his words. They were trying to kill Jesus because what Jesus did. Jesus was saying, this is a place of prayer. This is not a place for you to be selling, that's why Jesus called it a den of robbers. You're not supposed to be selling goats, chickens, all these other things. It's a house of prayer. It's not supposed to be used as a den of robbers, But, yeah, that's the end of 19, guys. I'm sorry if I explained it well. Like I'm always going to say, Bryce Crawford podcast is doing the same thing. It's a little better, of course. He breaks it down better. He has a little more wisdom than me, of course. So, yeah, I would go to him to watch it.